Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers it.
Good morning, good morning. How's everybody? Eric Coper, Predator, what's the deal? What you guys up to today? Hit a little 2 micro short here on an eval. Nothing crazy. Look for this push lower. Stop's already in. Did scale out a little bit on it. We started with 5 micros. 5 micros, Dean, Matty Matt. Yeah, guys, look at this thing. Look how it missed me. I had a limit order sitting at 47.75 to sell. And it went to 47.50. It missed me. I had a limit order with 10 micros. We inversed this 1 minute, and I started to take it, but then I waited for a moment just to make sure. And then I jumped in. But, like, once ES kind of worked its way back below that 80 area there. But it's annoying. It missed me about 1 tick on this short up here. So I should be short from up here. Should be, but I'm not. I'm not. I did exit this. I entered it and then exited break even because I accidentally went 10 micros. I didn't want to go that heavy. Stop was too big. Kind of looking for like the 50% mark of this gap for this to take off 1. I need to mark out the previous day close, though I've not marked that out yet. Let me see where that is. Previous day open and close. Let's mark that out. $5.59 right here, or $4.59. Close 635.25. Was it down here? So that's the previous day close. Let's mark out the open. Uh, 640. Let's mark these out. And we'll mark out the high and the low from London. Let's see. So yeah, this will be London. What up, Cove? 10th comment. What's up, Tim? You're looking for 650? Let's go. Tech T in the house. Previous day lows down here quite a bit, huh? Let's mark that out. Could potentially hit that. Did I get stopped out? I just heard a noise. Oh, nope. Took out another one. So we just got this one more micro. One more micro. No, I need to fix that. So locking out $114. We'll see. Previous day close 628.75. I got it at 622. I'm sorry, 422. 422 right there. Maxie, come on, man. What are we balking at? All right, let's look at the higher time frame here. Look at the 4 hour to start. So 4S did the 4 hour did not inverse back to the upside. Big bearish reaction off that level. Okay, 400 can close below. If the 4 hour closes below 400, we go down to 242. Let's look at the hourly. Yeah, same kind of thing here on the hourly. I don't know if I'm going to be bearish today or not. I think until ES recovers the 6705, which is kind of what Mancini said, then, you know, the Bears are in control. Finally caught a stream. What's up? It's Mo, bro. Robert, good morning. Got 20 points off the PCE, then shorted the top. Let's go, Tech T, up to 870. There is no payout cap for TPT. Correct, but they will take you live, Timbo. Take off. What's up? 422 is your previous day low. Yes. Yeah, previous day low is 422. I had the same thing. 422, previous day low. Previous day close is at 635. Which the open and the close really looking nice right here, lining up with the VWAP. Like this to me is a level that you could bid for a little bit of a bounce. I don't know how much of a bounce, maybe 10, 12 points. But this is certainly a level that you could bid for a bounce here at open, and I may do that. Who is Manweenie? You know Manweenie. Oscar Manweenie. I did post Mancini's levels in the Discord if you guys want to check it out. I just posted them this morning. You got time to read it. Taking your 5 to 10 points and letting a runner go has helped me in the last week. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, we haven't had a whole lot of like expansion at times. So I've already scaled out of 4 micros. I scaled 3 kind of like right here, and then we scaled that other one here. So we're locking out $100 on this eval. We did end up green on this eval yesterday. Also, I did, on that news this morning, I took a little $200 winner on my Bulenox funded account. I don't know if I'll trade the Bulenox account anymore. I'm not quite sure. Probably not. I mean, $200 on a Friday. Take it. Lock it down. You know what I mean? Lock it down. Lock it down, my friends. We continue up. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I like this bounce at open. Even at open, I might take this on micros. Scale in kind of heavy if we kind of pull back into this level. It's not. I don't normally take these levels at open, but we might. Yeah, I like Bulenox too. Good old Bewley. No trades yet on the Apex account. Ended up on those like $85 yesterday. No, $50. on the Apex accounts. So we will start our challenge on Monday. October 1st, we will be competing in the Influencer Cup for Trade Day. So basically, they're giving everybody a 150K eval. You have to get the eval funded, so it takes 5 trading days at minimum to get the eval funded. So I need to make 9K to get the eval funded, and then whoever can make the most profit once funded will win the competition. So that's how it'll work. Once you build a buffer, yeah, exactly. Covper, that's going to be with Trade Day. They're going to do an Influencer Cup. They're going to have Nutty. I think Cove is going to compete. Alpine. Kellyanne. I don't know who all is competing. I think there's 14 different people competing. But I think Cove is, Alpine, Kellyanne, Nutty, and me so far that I know of. Good morning, TJP. Joom here. So you start off with a 150K account. You got to get that funded using their rules. So no more than 30% consistency, and then Arena, maybe. No, there's no sign up, Coper. They cherry picked who they wanted to be in the competition. You had to already be an affiliate. So I don't know. It's just for affiliates only. And there'll be like prizes, giveaways for you guys. So if I do well, I will have giveaways for you guys and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what the prizes are, but yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Now, they only count the profits that you make in the funded account. So if you never get funded or you blow the account, then you're out. So go put it on. Go put it on, Matty Matt. We can match. Perfect. Somebody bought me this shirt. I didn't pick it out myself. Most of my clothes is kind of how it goes, right? It's usually purchased for me to wear. We're the Ryder Cup team, but the trading team, yeah, exactly. I'm tempted to move this stop back up, but the problem is at open, anything can happen. Let's take a look at news here while we have a minute today. We do have a little bit of news. Let's see. We got Michigan inflation expectations. That's 10 a.m. That's really it. I mean, it's 2-star. The rest of it's just we do have an FOMC member speaking now, Barkin. And then we have another speaking, which I don't expect it to do much. Bowman speaking at 1. And that's it, really. So not much news today to speak of. Did I say giveaway business, Lens? I'm not sure. We may do one in a bit. We'll do one in a bit. Why not? I got to see what account I can give away. $10 minutes still open. It is Friday. I am green on my funded accounts this week. So I'm going to be very careful and selective on what trades I take on the funded accounts. If I take any, we might just be on this eval, which we only need about $800 to pass this eval. So we're going to try to probably concentrate on that. What up, Sean? All right, for those of you who are asking about who was the guy that cussed out the prop firm and got banned, here he is. His name is Sean C. He's in the chat. He told them to go F themselves. Yeah, the $85 lifetime's back. That's an easy way to get banned. You're not going to give me my account back? Go fuck yourself. Yeah, Sean did that. Sean did that. He said he would have told them to their face, too. It was Take Profit Trader, Matty Matt. It was Take Profit Trader. Good morning, Clarity. You have to see what he had to do to get back in. That's true. That's true. He had to get the lips loose. What are you supposed to say? Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Design. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your, I don't know, your cooperation. I'm not sure. You would have proved a message to Tradeify. I'm sure we all have that prop firm that we'd want to say that to. I've been close to saying that a couple times to a couple people. I have to hold off. You never getting back in? They've nailed you, Tech T. May have another eval. ETF's Discord, you did say that? Let's go. I'm going to move that stop back up to basically like just exactly break even. Oh, they denied your second payout for breaking no rules. What did you, so you didn't break any rules, Design? Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know. They wouldn't lie to you about breaking the rules, would they? Nobody does that. Nobody does that. 15 seconds. I'm going to take the... Cove, are you taking the 5 or the 15 today? Or are you doing both? I don't know if Cove's still in here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm leaning towards maybe taking the 5 today. Said I needed 10 more trading days at the level of my previous lucrative days. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I do think they have that. Is that who has that rule now? I think somebody has that rule that you're just talking about now. Probably going to get stopped out at open. I don't really see how we don't, but unless it just dumps at open, it might. What up, Yuri? Yeah, I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to take at open today. I'm trying to decide whether it's going to be whether I'm going to take the 15 or the 5. I don't really know. I might take the 15 with a trail stop. Oh, that's kind of crazy design. Yuri, LAGM, Danielle. What up? What do we got here? 924. Maybe the 925 candle dumps us down into the VWAP. That's what I'm looking. I could maybe take this at the 50 or the 200 EMA. $143 design. Does that mean I love you? Is that what that means? 143. I love you. I heart you, boo. I heart you, boo boo. Trying to decide what I want to take over here. Trying to decide. I'm not sure. Oh, winning trades by Clambo? Okay. Am I nervous about this weekend? No, not at all. About what? Oh, you talking about the Alabama game? No. It means nothing. I mean, like you can lose. We can lose the Alabama game. You'd be just fine. You only have to win. So, like the position that Georgia's in now, you've got Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas, and Georgia Tech are the toughest games. You got to split those games. You got to win 2 out of 4 to make the college football playoff. So, if you lose to Alabama, you beat Ole Miss. You lose to Texas, you beat Georgia Tech, you're in. Or any type of 2 out of 4 there is fine. So, yeah, Jamie, I started to do it this morning, though. I started to, and I didn't. So, design. Yeah, I'm going to do that update over the weekend as well. But yeah, I think we just got to go 2 out of 4 in those big games. Obviously, if you beat Alabama, you put yourself in a great position to only have to win 1 out of 3. So, yeah, it'll be a good weekend. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd like for Georgia to win just because it's Alabama and, everybody knows like the struggles they've had with Alabama. But let's be fair. This is the first time we played Alabama at home in 9 years. So, that's a big advantage. We played them 3 times in Tuscaloosa and only 1 time at home over the last 9 years because of the realignment and all that stuff. But we'll see how it goes. It'll be a fun game either way. I started to go. What up, TCG? Andy. Yeah, I started to go. I wanted to go. I just looked at tickets actually a few minutes ago, and club level's only like $500, or I think $595, something like that. I kind of wanted to go, but I don't know if I'm going to. Looks like we're going to open up and fill the gap right away and hit my target. That'd be nice. What up, Aldo? Dun, 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 dun. I got to decide what I want to do here. I think I'm going to go 15-second trade off stream here, and I'm going to go trail stop only. So I'm going to go trail stop only 15 second. That's what I'm going to do. Diaper looks heavy. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think you get I don't know if we just blast right through there at open. I really don't know. You know what? May as well go for like the London low. Just in case. Just in case it pushes down. I'm not sure that the thing is I like the short here, but we could bounce if we hit the VWAP area here. We could bounce here at open, so as far as the 15 second, I don't know. Dangerous it is. You already used your past TPTP. You have 2 more days. Yeah, you got to just flip. You're going to close it? I'm not Tech T. I'm going to hold it. I mean, it's 1 micro. It's 1 micro Tech T, and I'm at break even. So if it stops the sound, no big deal. No big deal at all. All right, here we go. Shit. All right, I'm in on the short over here. On the 15 second. Just don't want to go there. I'm getting stopped out. All right, here we go, guys. Pushing down, pushing down. Nice, nice. I lost on the 15-second, by the way. Just on an eval, though. You love to short? Let's go. A free colonoscopy has some value, yeah. Should we go for the previous? Should we go lower? I don't know. Yes, right at the VWAP there. I think it makes sense to move the stop down a little bit. Good short off that retest of 640. I get stopped here. Man, this looks interesting. There's that 87. If this would have closed down here, I mean, you still could take this. Invalid. Huge pushback up here. Huge pushback up. I wanted to take that long, but it was invalid. Nice job, Eric. Friday shit was expecting super strong move straight. Yeah, it happens, right? That's what it does. I wanted to jump in right there on that 1 minute. I would have taken this right here, but it just closed too high. All right, I'm going to jump in here on my fundeds. I'm going to look for a little 10-point scalp through the 700s. If we can get it here. Just looking for like 702. I'm just in one micro. Buy one micro at the time, DCA and pray. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for 702.75 here. Oh, come on. Just pushed up right there to 701. Didn't get me. Yes, recovering that 83. That's why I'm liking a little squeeze here. Losing a little momentum here. All right, I got stopped out there. I moved the stop. Now it's going. Yeah. I stopped myself out. I think we could get a little pullback. I should have probably waited for a little pullback, to be honest. I mean, it's not looking bearish right now. Should have been a little more patient there. Would have been a win. Would have been a 10-point winner. Of course, we were just in 1 micro, so it's not that big a deal. Rigged. Do you know that my strategy can be in drawdown anywhere from 20 to 200 points? Pull back here. Kind of retesting this gap here. $190 points away from my entry? No, I can't. All right. Full port long. Yeah, I just took a long there on my fundeds. I just took $20 there, just 1 micro. Again, I'm going to be careful on my fundeds today, guys. Probably going to be trading 1 to 3 micros. Just depends on like what the setup is. We're up $180 on this account. Entry 693, target 627 short. I don't know if I mean, I guess from a range perspective, short doesn't make, it doesn't, it's not that bad. I might jump in here 1 or 2 micros right back above the 90 here. Gonna go 1, 2 micros here. Let's see. I'm gonna move these up. Stop's really going to be like down below the VWAP here. I know the RR is terrible, but I would average into it. Going to go stop to break even at that first target there, 704.50. We got a pivot point there as well, so we got to pop that pivot to get through there. Oh, I didn't even see. Is that on in Nasdaq too? It is. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Rip it. Rip it. A lot of wicks up there. You're getting trash fields today? Cove, we got to go in with real size. What up, Pine Tree? Oof. Did I just leave triple equal highs there? Pump it through there. There we go. I'm going to just, I don't even love going stop to break even there, to be honest with you. I knew I was going to get stopped. But I did kind of want it to just expand above that high there, and it didn't. All right, we're up $200 on this account now. I Hate Week says, he's not a bad guy. He really is a very well-paid trader, but that trade he held 2 days ago was completely uncalled for and in effect a newbie's watching. Yeah. I mean, I said it myself. I mean, I don't try to say anybody's a bad person, but like, just unreasonably blocking people when they ask you reasonable, regular questions is like crazy. Why would you do that? Like, I got blocked and I did nothing to the guy. I helped him set up his stuff for his stream, gave him the information to start streaming, helped as best I could, and he blocked me for no reason. So I don't know why. I never said anything negative about the guy. Never, ever, ever. So, yeah, I did call the short there. 620s. I mean, I actually like the 620s. It's kind of the midpoint of this wick down here on the 5-minute. I do like that level. What up, Floki? New England state of Massachusetts. That's where my buddy is. He's over there at the Mass. But I am going to start a challenge on Monday, guys. We're going to start a challenge, and we're going to see how many trades we can take in a row without losing. We'll see. What time is it? We do have 10 a.m. news. We don't have 9:45 news, but we do have 10 a.m. news. So in 18 minutes, we got news, top of the hour. We'll see. Mass holes. Mass holes. Nice job, future trader. Floki. Those mass holes over there. Home of the lovable mass holes. Yeah. So... Oh, I hate full-time personally? I didn't know that. Here's the thing. Mancini says 67.05 recovery will cause it. It puts the bulls back in control is what he's saying. I think that kind of lines up with the 4-hour inversing here. Let's look and see what level the 4 hours got to get to inverse. I can't remember. I think it's 785, right? Yeah, it's a little bit higher than that, I think. So right around 800. I don't know that we can get there in the next 17 minutes, though, for this 4-hour candle to close. But it does look like ES might take that 67.05 before we inverse the 4-hour. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Oh, I guess it's only like 740. So we got to close, really got to close above kind of this level in the next few minutes. So what that is, that's possible. We close above the 4-hour here. We do squeeze probably. You got let's kind of mark a couple of levels out. Just mark some levels out here to the upside that we could potentially take. Obvious kind of wick up here as well. Let's see here. ES kind of pulling back there off that 95 level there, back to 88. Pretty good volatility here today so far. Can't complain so far about the volatility. Andy I exclamation point gosh. We did fill the gap from yesterday. I did have a limit order sitting at 47.75. You can see the high of this candle is 47.50. Or 25 there. 25. So it missed me by 2 ticks. Okay, I'm going to try a bounce here, guys. Off this level. I'm going to try a little bounce play here. And it did not quite get there yet. I guess I should have just took the VWAP. 42 to 46, one will break. I don't know. I'm thinking that we can get a bounce down here, but it just did not quite. I was waiting for it to tap the open again. Didn't quite give it to me. And now it's kind of scary to take. 800 today. Yeah, I think we're going up too, but I'm going to hold off to say for sure that we're going up until we break that 4-hour gap. We get back above these EMAs here, this thing probably takes off. I may tie just a little scalpy. Just a little scalpy poo. You're hammering. Let's go, Lassie. Sitting and waiting, Sean. Sean, what are you waiting on? You waiting on us to break above here? I mean, I do think this is going to push back through the highs again. I'm going to go ahead and take a little stab here again. I'm going to go for up here. Above the opening print here, I'm going to go break even. So above 712.50, I'm going to put the stop into break even. And see how she goes. I may even add into this if it pulls back. So as soon as we pop through this pivot here, I think we go. Got a pivot right there at the whole number 703. 50 points. Let's go, 8 weeks. Nice job. No, there's no giveaway up yet, Tech T. I haven't decided to do one yet. I'm probably going to. Good morning, Black Phoenix. ES took out the highs. Yeah, it did. It still looks like the ES is going to push up to 67.05, though. It may not, though. Any kind of a pullback here, and I will add. Let's go, Floki. Nice job. 99 target incoming. Yeah. 67.05, he says the bull bear line. So that's really the line where I'm looking for the ES to get up to. Ooh. That was kind of a twitchy move. You guys see that? That was kind of a twitchy move. Three Beeline PA, why can't I get a fourth? Room, you can. You have to get one of those. Are you saying when can? Once you pass the fourth, you can't activate it until one of those PAs is above the threshold. So you got to make $2,600 in one of those PAs to be able to activate a fourth. And then once you make $2,600 in another, you can activate a fifth. Another, you can activate a sixth, so on and so forth. That's how it works with Beeline Ox. Didn't quite get through there. Should accelerate above this high, in my opinion. Should accelerate to a degree here. At least up this. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We're 1 minute outside the macro. We're actually 15 seconds outside the macro. Once you get a payout, so here's the thing. Once you get it above the threshold, activate the fourth one. Then if you take a payout and it's back below you can't take a payout into the threshold with Beeline Ox, so you don't have to worry about that. So you need 3,600 to take a payout and 2,600 to add another. So I got a pivot point right there. I don't know what it is at 703. I don't know why. Let's go, Lassie. All right, this should accelerate through the high now. Stops in. I mean, if I wanted to take the low-hanging fruit, I'd take that right there. That's a wick inside a fair value gap. Why am I showing so many pivots? Because I'm showing another pivot at 721. What is this? They're not normally that close to each other. That is kind of weird. Why are those showing so close to each other? That's odd. Huh. What up, Imran? All below 2,600 and one of... I took a payout already. Can I still get a fourth now? No, you have to activate it when you're above the 2,600. So... you got to have it above room at the time that you're trying to activate it. So, because as soon as you get it above, they'll literally activate the invoice for you. Yeah, Jamie, I don't know what's going on with my pivots. They're showing up in a weird spot today. They're like all, you see them all like clammed together right there. It's weird. Let me try to see what's going on with that. I mean, they're really still in the same spot. I don't know why. They're awfully close. Sean. $670 average. Let's go. Missed that. It was beautiful. Trapped all along. So, yeah. I do think once we get above this, though, it should go. My 5 micros. Let's go. Schmuck. Schmucks. Dinner for Schmucks. I remember that movie. Anybody remember the movie Dinner for Schmucks? We're making higher highs and higher lows right here. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. Not in an expanded fashion, but... I mean, if we can break above here, we can really get a pop going. ES did hit 98.25 there. Could not quite get up to that whole number, get above 67.05. That's kind of the, like Mancini saying, that's the bull-bear line. Bulls take back control above 67.05. Bears control below. So, at a minimum, probably a retest of that level would be interesting. So above 05, he's saying 14, 21 above. $750 at least. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Well, we almost hit there earlier. That's the overnight high, really. The previous day closed up there, 747. It filled the gap on that news push here. This is where I took my long at this morning. I got long off this pullback and the pushback above right there. I just took it for 10 points. Obviously, in hindsight, could have gotten more. Ultraman 19, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. What up, Dylan? Discipline. Big shorts ain't short in here. That could be true too. I mean, I look at stuff like this right here. Like this push down, we ran the 830 data low right there, right? And my thought process when I was short there is like, if we don't continue to the London low, this is going to be very, very bullish. So look, I mean, ran that data low and just V-shaped right back up. And now we're chopping. But we do have 10 a.m. news, which is in 5 minutes. It's only 2-star, may not do much, but It doesn't look very bearish to me right now, but we'll see. I think if we get back below that London low, we could certainly see some more lower prices. If we hold kind of this level here, hold this wick, then I think higher prices are probably in order, but we'll see. News could do anything. Oh, big institutional covers today. Yeah, that could be 620 shorting if you're shorting. That makes sense. Again, that's still about 50% of that first 5-minute wick on that push down. I like that. But we're just chopping here. Right now we're just chopping, waiting on something. This could be today's price action. That's all. I mean, like, we had price action very early on. And, you know, it could just be, this could be what we're getting for the rest of the day. No way of knowing. It is Friday. It's Friday. We're going to get you high today. I don't think we barcode, but it might be an inside day, Marcin. Might be an inside day. So inside the high and inside the low, right? So if we're looking at, this is actually the overnight low as well. So the London low and the, you know, see if we can, if we stay kind of inside this area. Once we break out one way or the other, then I would say that it, you know, it could turn into a trend day. Who knows? But an inside day kind of keeps us inside this 150, 200 point range. So we'll see. I do feel like it's probably going to break out, but range bound. We have news at 10 a.m. It's just 2-star. The big old Sabo box. Yeah, I might long here, guys. I'm going to jump in. We'll try a little scalp. A little scalpy, palpy, calpy. Look for this little wick here. Yeah, I don't know if the news does anything. Do not short over 800 if holding today. I'm going to go break even at that 15-minute range level up there at 712. Kind of what I'm thinking. Just in one micro here on an eval. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. We'll protect myself a little bit here since we do have news coming. Full port, please. 7 minis. Marcin said 1 micro does not move the needle. 1 micro does not move the needle. There's news. There's my stop to break even. Here we go. ES approaching 705 here at 703.75 there. Need it to get through there, or at least test it to probably hit my target. Kind of watching this here, see if it can expand. I might take this off if ES hits that 705. I don't know if it's going to make it through there or not on the first test. That might be considered the first test, to be honest. Trailing now with Uno Micro. Yeah, Lassie. It does that all the time, doesn't it? I think we're going to hit that 747 area again. Should be able to get there. ES already took out the overnight high, so that could be a thing. Could get an SMT up here at the top. I want to kind of trail this up, but I'm not quite sure where it would be the safe spot to trail it. $6,700 on ES is expected the morning high. Yeah, we're right there at it. Trailing a little bit here. I don't really know. We could get a pullback here. Oh, come on. Give me all that energy. I'm going back break even. Let's give it a chance. Yeah, just one micro though. I feel okay holding it, Lassie, but it is not looking good. Do have this gap here. We'll see if it holds. 15-minute opening range. All that kind of resistance here that we were fighting earlier. See if it holds. Rude. Rude. Ah. Ah. Yeah, we're up 30 points. Didn't take anything. Oh. Well, I'm trying to jump in short here because that red candle is from you selling. Here's the thing. There's a huge SMT here at the top. Huge SMT. What up, Trader King? How's it going? All you gotta do is hold or not. Exactly. Come on, hit that freaking first target. I'll take something out of that. Watching the ES here. It's going to have to retest that 80 area in order to hit my target. Yeah, design knob. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going to maybe pull this down once we hit the VWAP. 10 seconds left on this candle. Should expand here now. Let's go, design. Yeah, lock it down. I mean, if you're green on the week, nothing wrong with that. Be careful. I mean, that's what I said at the beginning of the day. I'm locking down my fundeds pretty early today. Doing the 0-day J following method. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up $322 on this account now. Oh, this is actually a good bounce spot, guys. I'm going to long right here, guys. Yeah. No bueno. All right, I'm getting out of that. It just gave back like 250 bucks. I got in too heavy there. I should have put my stop in. I didn't even think about it. Stop should have been at 25. I took it a little lower. 10 points lower. Rude. Rude. I think it still pops back up. I'll still look to long anyway if I can. Dun, 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 dun. Darn it, I can't believe I did that. I mean, it is after 10. I would take that trade every time. I would have just stopped out at 25. I didn't have the stop in. My fault. If I'm just taking one micro, I'm comfortable not having a stop in. But when I'm taking a bounce play like that, that should only have a 10-point stop, I need to make sure I put it in. And we may jump back in here. Let's see. Well, let's put our stop. Let's make sure we got our stop on. Rejected off that area. Clean. Clean, clean, clean. No, Matty, man, I wasn't. Well, I was short up here, but then I switched. I took a little bit, trying to take a bounce long off this. Ended up taking a 25-point loss. It should have only been a 10-point loss. I just didn't have my stop in. So just a little mental error there. A little mental error. It's okay, it happens. Guess I should have held the short, huh? Maybe hold one to the London low here, or the overnight low. That might make sense, huh? All right, let's go. Needs to kind of put in a lower low here. Needs to get back below this wick here. There we go. I didn't drop my stop. I wanted to kind of trail that down. I think it hits, but I think if I trail it, it's going to stop me. Should get some acceleration below that low there. This will also be a 15-minute opening range breakout here if it sweeps that low. Now I'll probably move the stop down. So we'll get the overnight low here. I might average, I don't know. Do I average into this? Yeah, I think I probably should. Push back up, I might average back in. I'm going to put my stop back up. I'm going to put my stop up here. All right, let's see here. Again, if we can push through this low here, I think we get some expansion quickly into that overnight low. I'm watching the ES here. If it approaches that 666 level before we hit our target down here, then I'll consider going break even or taking it off even. But it should kind of align here. Should be enough room. Yes, at the 71. Again, I'm looking at, or actually 67.50 is where we're looking. So watching the ES, don't want it to bounce off that. If it approaches the 67.50, we'll consider covering. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Should expand through that low now. I mean, does it make sense to hold a runner here? I mean, like, I don't know. You could. I mean, I was already in short from way up there. I should have been targeting the London low. I don't know why I didn't. I thought we'd get a bounce here. That's why I took it here. Just did not get the bounce. In hindsight, though, I would have worked my way out of that because my average was here. And on this push back up, we did kind of get back to it. I could have gotten out break even. All right, so ES is at 670. And the 6750 is the opening range low. So I may drag this down and trail it if ES approaches that area. As we're getting down towards this level here, we just keep bouncing. It's what it normally tries to do to kind of shake out people chasing. Little squeeze back here. I didn't even realize we were right here at the whole number, 600 level. Although we did break the 90. Can we take out that London low, the overnight low down there? Let me mark that out. Boom, 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 boom. I will look to add maybe one more time if we push back up, but it's a little risky, a little dangerous. I prefer just to go take out the low, take out the London, but overnight. But if it does push back up, we'll look to add. That's a good reaction off that 9 EMA there. Ready for the next stacked weekend? I am 8 weeks. You're looking for London lows too? Let's go, Sean. Yeah, it's going to be a nice... The only thing I hate weeks is like Penn State, Oregon's the same time as Georgia, Alabama. You got like the game, some of the better games are overlapping. I hate it when it does that. I'd rather it to be like, you know, noon, 3:30, 7:30, you know. Big games, like set of decent games there. Not that the other games aren't decent, but I would think that that Oregon game should either be Alabama, Georgia 3:30 or Oregon, Penn State 3:30 would be nice. So, which one for you, Sean? You like the Oregon Penn State? I think it'll be a good game, but I won't be able to like focus on it and watch it like I normally would because I'll be flipping back and forth between commercials. Between commercials. Three primetime slot, it does get stacked. Yeah. Picture in picture. Makes sense. I just like when I'm watching the Georgia game because that's my team. I like to just concentrate on that game. So, while I am a fan of college football and I will watch other games when, you know, when I can. You know, obviously I'll sit in front of the TV all day on Saturday, but it'll move the Sooners up, maybe. Will it though? I don't know. I'm hoping that Alabama plays like they did at Oklahoma last year. No good. No good. Oh, let me check my email right quick. I was waiting on an email. This thing's just building out kind of a bear flag down here at the low. It is only 10:21. We've got quite a bit of movement today. Yeah, that's true. I hate weeks. I forgot about that. Yeah, he did break his hand, right? Broke his thumb or something. John Mateer. So yeah, that probably is a good point. All right, here we go. Now ES is approaching that 67.50, so I am going to trail here. I'm going to trail. Not dropped it yet. Dropping it now. We're below 90 here. All right, I'll take it. So back up $117. We were up 300. I gave back like, I don't know, almost $300, like 265 or something on that bounce play that I kind of panicked out of. That's the thing. I went a little heavy there. I think I was in 7 micros. And I kind of panicked out of it where it kind of popped back up. And I would have been able to work my way out of that. Obviously, I would have missed the short, but I would have been able to work my way out of that if I just averaged down. I just kind of panicked out of it. Should have held it. All right, here we go. A lot of volume here. Yeah, Sean, but John, let's be honest. Mateer is a huge part of that team. That's almost like Florida State losing their quarterback 2 years ago, where they were just a completely different team when he got hurt. It's almost like that. So it'll be interesting to see your first game. I think you guys, isn't the next game the Red River against Texas? So don't you guys play Texas, not this weekend, but next weekend? I think you do. So that'll be a big kind of a telltale sign because Texas doesn't really have a quarterback either. So I heard some people saying that Oklahoma might lose 4 games while he's out. I don't really believe that. I still think they might lose 1 or 2 at the most. Still be in position to make the playoffs. And that's the thing with the new 12-team playoff. You know, you can lose 2, even 3 games. Let's just say Oklahoma loses 2 games while he's out and then they win out. Well, they got a great argument of saying, hey, our quarterback was hurt, right? They can make that argument. We didn't lose any games with our starting quarterback type deal. All right, here comes the London low. I might have trailed a little too tight there. That's all right. ES has more room down to take out the overnight low. It is down there at, what, 653? I'm going to try a little bounce play here, but not with big size. Let's see. And a little late. Zoom in a little bit. I'm only going to give it 10 points. Not going to give it a huge amount. ES test that 66 level. Kind of thought make it a little bounce there. Just tried it with a couple of micros. ES back to the 660 here. Overnight low on the ES down there, 57 area. Is that right? No, 54? Yeah, like 54, 53. Dun, 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 dun. You're not worried about Ken? Yeah, but we'll see. I don't know, Sean. I don't even know who your backup is. Who is Oklahoma's backup? I'll try it again here. A little push back up to just like that wick there. Nothing crazy. We'll throw the stop below the low. Where did my stops go? Oh, they disappeared. All right, there they go. They got stopped. Still up $60 here. Oh, I guess I should be waiting for the overnight low on the ES there to look for a bounce. Let me mark that out. $657. That's where it is. No, wait. It's lower than that. $653.50. Or is that a wick there? No, it's a little bit lower than that. $653.25. All right, I got it marked now. And this thing is still just ripping lower. Previous day low down there, 422, 400 level. I mean, this is kind of what we were talking about the other day where we bounced off that 4 hour we were looking at. Oh, we don't have enough. Needs to close below 400. We got a ways to go there. Another 100 points for us to really try to push down into that 240s. Let's just watch it. Anyone worried about the Hurricane Monday? No, I didn't even see anything about it. Michael Hawkins, I don't know who that is. Got to take the wife to Sam's. Let's go, Robert. Have a good time, man. You have a good weekend, too. Hawkins throws the ball like Shaq shoots 3 free throws. Where's the hurricane at? I don't even know where there is a hurricane. I haven't looked at it. I haven't even looked at it. I mean, this is why I put Mancini's levels on my chart, for those of you who are wondering. Like, on the long, we're looking for 67.05 to recover, right? What does it do? I mean, it tests that level that's got to recover for bulls to take control, and then it just rips back lower. Now, yeah, I'm over here fading it a couple times, you know, but I'm an idiot. But look how well his levels, you know, kind of pan out from time to time. Now, ES has not recovered the London low yet, but if we do, or it didn't hit the overnight low yet. But if I do get this long here, I might take it. We'll see if we get a reaction off this level. I mean, you would think that it would probably still push a little lower here. No inside bar yet on the 5-minute, for those of you who are looking for that. Let's go, design. Nice job. Humberto, still 1,000 miles to go. Let me look and see. Where's that supposed to hit at? Let me look. Well, actually, I did hear something about it. I think I heard Tim talking about it. So It's a category 1. Let me look. I'm going to see its path here. There's no coastal watches or warnings in effect for Umberto. So they don't really know where it's going to go yet. It looks like it's kind of working its way up the coast there, huh? So they're not really saying, they don't have a coastal direction for it yet to where it might hit. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't even know about that. Going to stay out in the ocean. Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying. I am tempted to reshort here. It's kind of probably a bad idea. Could just put in a higher low and go here. Doesn't have to take out that doesn't have to take out that London, the overnight low there on the ES. All right, I think I am going to long here, guys. I'm going to go probably, I'm thinking maybe like 3 micros. Let's see. The ES has to recover 66 though before I do that. Loses 60. You could consider a short, but oh yeah, I hate weeks. Who knows? You're a sport boat captain. You follow this stuff. Got a few Florida deliveries coming up. No. T. Cooper, you're not a sport boat captain. Let me help you with it. You're a shrimping boat captain. You're a shrimping boat captain. I'm a shrimping boat captain. Shrimping boat captain. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, we could get an inside bar down here at the lows. Be very interesting. I don't know if I love it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take I don't know that I am. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tempted to take an aggressive short here, but it's kind of stupid to do it, to be honest. That inside bar on the 5-minute right now is 30 points. Did some commercial fishing, not for you. I'm just saying in general. Shrimp boat, like Forrest Gump. Oh, let's go. Nice job, 8 weeks. Good job. Yeah, calling it a week. Nothing wrong with that. I can't say that I blame you. We are about to get the 5-minute inside bar. I'm going to take it 5 micros. It's going down. It's going up. What's it doing? Six months of every year. Dang, that's crazy, T. Cooper. I'd be sick. I get on the boat. We get out in the chop. I'm a baby out there in the chop. I'm a baby. Are we just going to put in a higher low here and go? All right, tagged in long here. Yes, pushed up to the 66 there. It's going to be kind of interesting if we can get through that or not. If we can't get through the 66, then that's going to probably take us back down. Take off 11K. You make 11K. Let's go. Messing with all the systems you put in here for sure. All right, if ES pops the 66 here, we probably squeeze back up. Inside buy. Long. Not short. Long room. It's long. Let's go. Inside bar for the dub. Back up $300. Inside buy. Inside buy for the dub. So the inside buy officially went 3 for 5 this week. 3 for 5. That's what you expect it to go. At least 3 for 5. 6 for 10. That's the statistics. 6 to 7 for 10. Yes, recovered that 66 there. Squeezing. Left the London low down there. No, it was a long. It never went below it. Right here in the room. Let me show you. There's the inside bar right there. The white bar. So you can see there's the low. 539. See how it never went below it? It was close, but it didn't. And then this was 30 points, around 30 points. 30.25. So 30.25 up to 99. Bam. Bam! I didn't take that on the fund. It's just on the eval. I should have taken on the funded. What's wrong with me? Good morning on Hill. What's wrong with me, guys? Why didn't you tell me to take it on the funded? You guys should have known it was going to be a winner. Been like, methodical. Take it on the funded. Stop messing around. Nope, didn't do it. We are small green on the fund. It's $20. $20 make you holla. The things people will do for $20. No, no, no. I'm not offering. Negative. I don't do stuff for $20. I'm more expensive than that. ES just squeezing here. This thing all the way back up to the VWAP there at the 76. Do we think we get any kind of rejection off this area? I mean, I do kind of think we might. Of course we do when I don't take it. Dun, 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 dun. Step above the average UGA fan. Yeah, exactly. I'm a ways above it. I mean, here's the thing. We do have a 5-minute gap here at 636. Could maybe short off that. Just the balancing of that gap. Unless they're already... Is there a 15-minute gap there? Yeah, there is a 15-minute gap that's already in, so... All right, let me see. I'm going to try... Well, let me see. I was about to try a short here. 5 micros, just looking for 5 points. Stops in. There we go. There we go. Up 352 now. Being if I don't bark at nobody, I hate weeks. 50% there should be a pullback. That's what I'm thinking on Hill. Also a 5-minute gap that we kind of balanced there. 1-minute gap there as well. Previous day close. Got the open, the close, the 200, the VWAP. Thinking we get a little reaction off that area, at least. You know, maybe even a pullback kind of into here might make sense, right? Kind of something like this, and then maybe we hold and go, or you know, ES sweeps that London overnight low. We hold, we get an SMT down here. Like, that's kind of what I might be looking for. Like, you know, some sort of pullback down into here. So maybe we do actually inverse this. Boom, pullback, hold. And then we push up for the rest of the day. We'll see. Maybe that makes sense. You guys are pushing me for a giveaway. I don't even have any accounts right now. I'll tell you what. I'll do a giveaway assuming we get an account. So you may not get this account until Monday. All right. So whoever wins, you may not get this account until Monday. Because right now I don't have any to give away. But if they don't give me any over the weekend, then we'll just do like enough for you to purchase a 90% off Buell&Ox account, which would be like $20. Nothing crazy. We'll do the drawing at 11 a.m., so you got 15 minutes to get in there. And I'm going to run to the restroom right quick, so I'll be right back. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We back. Getting a little pullback there that we thought we might. I would be careful here in trying to buy this gap. And I don't even know that I would even take the short here if this closes below. Just because there is an SMT. And, I mean, if you do think that we're going to the lows, then you could, that's your break even. We close below this gap, this will be your break even. I don't love it because, I mean, it's okay. I think it's like a B plus setup. It's like a B setup here. I just don't know if ES resweeps the low here or not. I'm not sure. I might try it with a micro. One micro. Just one micro. Just one. Still getting a bounce here. ES at that 66. So we'll try it with one micro. We'll try that. See what we can get. It might make sense to work. Probably works like 65% of the time or something like that. We're coming into the macro as well. Yeah, that was me. I was trying to speed the market up. Doing a little, a little finger running on the desk. All right, in here. Again, this is break even right here. And target really should just be the low. But I'm not even going to take the low. I'm going to take 30, 31. Yes, holding there at the 60. Yeah, if I was up 500 times 3, I'd be surfing. No, I don't even surf. I definitely would be gone. I'd be stopped. I'm done at $20 times 20. Just because I wasn't even planning on really trading those today. Yeah, I could take the low, but I don't know. Actually, 546. Yeah, 546 actually would be the target, but on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to add one more micro here, I think. On a retest, potentially. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway. It'll either be a My Funded Futures 50K account if I get one this weekend to give away. Or something else, or $20 in cash to buy a Bulanox account. Maybe we'll go $35 that way if you want to buy an Apex or something. We might do that. It's up to you. And yeah, this is kind of what we were afraid of could happen on this short. I'm going to add one more here. And we'll target lower. Break even, actually break even is now here. And stop out's a close above. That's a stop out. I mean, yes, holding that 60 level right there, put in a higher low. So, I mean, it did pay like 20 points. I wanted to take the mechanical break even there. So this is no longer the break even, this is now. My fund of futures better value. Yeah, hopefully we get that. I don't know that we do though. We'll see. Yeah, this momentum back up here is kind of not looking like it's going to push down, but we'll see. We'll play it. You know, obviously a close back above is going to be our stop out. Yes, back above 66 here. Going to need a pretty bearish reaction in this area. That's a pretty decent reaction there. I'm actually going to reduce risk here. I'm going to take this one off, just break even if it gets back down here. We'll go like 2-3 points. I'm not loving the reaction here, so if it can just pull back here and get me out of this one that I added for it's effectively break even, reducing the risk, I'm okay with that. Again, I knew this is an aggressive short. I was up almost 20 points on it. Probably should have just stopped to break even. Let me add a couple more here. Off this kind of 50 level. And if it closes above, I'll just be out. No close above there. I might get out of here. All right, we're down to 1. Stops at break even here. So worked our way out of that one. Made a few bucks on it, like $10. We're up $3.60 now. It could just go without me. That's okay. Even if it does, I'm not going to be mad at it. I was thinking if we got kind of the sweep of this low here, ES would take the London. But I just don't want to do it. All right, Predator, appreciate you. Do, 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 do. Push back up, rebalance that 5-minute gap right there on that push up act. Or actually, no, that was already balanced earlier. Yeah, there was a small gap there too. But no panic there. Just take it as it comes. Work our way out of it. I don't think it was a bad trade. I mean, we were up 20 points at one point. Could have really just taken it. All right, if you want to enter the giveaway, guys, you got 2 minutes left. Exclamation point cash in the chat. Two minutes left to enter the giveaway. We're going to draw at 11. Kind of a slow Friday. Now it's going without me. You dirty girl. That's fine. It's all right. You dirty girl. Fridays always seem slow, yeah. All right, guys. 10, 15 seconds. Is it 11? All right, let's do the draw. Oh, you need me to test it, Eric? Let's test it.
Testicles, 1, 2.
All right, here we go, guys. Here's the drawing. Oh, goodness. Monster, you were just a little too late on the draw there, bud. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Andy he is such a luck box. He just won like a couple accounts. Not for me. I think he said he won on Tim's stream last week. And yeah, Andy is the champion. Here's the thing. Andy has never won on any kind of alt account. It's always TCG Andy. Always. He's won 3 in 3 weeks, yeah. Well, that's the thing. You got to be in the drawings. You got to be in the giveaways to win them, right? All right, Andy, send me your info. Well, just send me an email. You know what to do. methodicalman@gmail. And depending upon what account I get, I'll let you choose. It may just end up being like $35 in chart, in cash, or whatever. Well, charts, TPT, and Tradeify. Had your headphones on. There you go. I have to throw it. Anytime somebody says, is he muted or is his mic? I always say testicles. Testicles, 1, 2. So let me give you guys a little piece of information that Mancini just tweeted out. So what he said is, if we recover 73. He's saying level to level. So recovery of 73 sees 80, followed by 83, so on and so forth. So we'll kind of watch for that. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Changing your name to TCG, Andy. Let's go. Constantine, you just missed it. You just missed the giveaway. Almost passed. You need 130. You got this, Dave. I don't know if it will drop. I mean, like, we're at this trend line here. I do think if we break it, you know, you see, you probably see the low. Little simple one minute trend line. People, you know, like some people, I mean, I used to kind of, you know, trend lines too, like, it's a trend line. Whatever. I used to say the same thing. But trend lines do work. Hit the like button. Oh, yeah, I didn't know. See, I'm bad. I'm a bad streamer. I don't even check the likes before I do the giveaway. Yeah, we don't even have 50 likes, guys. We're terrible. Terrible. 38 likes. Oh, man, I should have checked that. Redo the giveaway. You like to grab 300 to 500 quick? Oh, I hate weeks. That could be a bad idea. Hopefully you're good. This is, I'm watching another Zohan clip. Let's watch it. Look at him.
Yes, it's the feet. The feet uppercut. Here comes the double foot. It's good. Smell it, smell it, smell it. Now take it. That's for you. You said you wanted pretzel? Okay, I'm good. No. I fix for you.
I fix for you.
It's all beseder. What the hell was this?
Oh, that's classic. That's classic. What's the dump from? I don't know. It's just a normal pullback, in my opinion, Jonathan. We're still above previous day high. So, trade one top step account. It's annoying getting 50%. Yeah. Scrappy Coco. That's right. Shorting 580, targeting 510. That's not horrible. As long as we hold below this, kind of that 15-minute range there. I like the 510 target. I mean, we break this trend line to the downside here, as silly as it seems. It should really go. Kind of want to see a candle close below. Two, I like top step. I just don't use them. Oh, it's going to pass it. Let's go, Dave. I would just be careful. If we close back above here, close back above 602 on the 1 minute, then that would kind of be my stop out. Until it breaks this trend line, kind of generating liquidity here, you know, but we don't know if it's going to run that or if it's going to push back up here first. I mean, where's it going first? Is it going here? Or is it going here? I mean, my lean is here, but I don't know. I think it makes more sense to go here first. But the market does whatever it wants to do. Oh, you're kind of tired of their shit? Nice. I mean, I just haven't, since they, you know, it has something to do with the affiliates, right? I mean, like, I was making a few grand a month from them, like $2,500, and they killed the affiliate program. It's not a ton of money, but it's money. And so, I mean, I didn't think there was any real reason for them to do it other than being kind of money hungry there. I got your email, Andy. Just kind of money hungry. I mean, that's okay. They are running a business after all, but that doesn't mean I have to give them any, free advertisement, any marketing for free. I don't have to do the free marketing. In affiliates, Dave, yeah, we'll be above that. I don't know what I'll end up at in payouts. Been kind of frustrated, but I'm hoping that October was my best month last year, so I'm hoping this year's the same. We'll see. Yeah, talking about Top Step. Yeah, money is money. I mean, I prefer payouts though. I like getting payouts because that's money right now in my pocket right now. But just got to work on it, We'll get there. Just keep working at it. It'll come. I do feel like I'm liking my funded trading, my discipline on my funded trades over the last 3 weeks. So right now, that's right. Right now, that's what we need. Things about to burst. Which way? Thanks, Andy. I appreciate you. I try my best. Like, here's the thing. I don't have huge payouts, but my expenses are really low, guys. I've spent around $13K in prop firm activation fees and account fees this year. It's going to be my lowest year by far on spending. But I've only made like 24K in payouts. So, profitable, but not to the level that I would like to be. So you can look at it both ways. I'm spending less, but I'm also making less. Right? So I'm going to try a 2 micro short here. Break of the trend line. I'm just going to take one right there at 50. And then I think I'll take the other one down here at this wick at 38. And stop out a little bigger than I'd like. Well, we broke this trend line. We should push lower now. It's squeezing 24K all year. Yep, I hate weeks. Been a pretty bad year for me. I do have a live account, Jonathan, but I'm not trading it. It's only like, I don't know, 1,800 in there or something right now. So, let's go. Nice job, Carlos. That's awesome. I appreciate that, man. It's always good when people pass the accounts that they win in the giveaways. It's fun. Take it to payout now. I'm not trying to concentrate so much on the payouts as like just trading smart, and the payouts will come eventually. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Black Phoenix. No, I don't use the free accounts Tech T ever. The only time I might use one is with Take Private Trader occasionally. But I give pretty much every account that I ever get away to you guys. Occasionally I might use one from Take Private Trader, but I give every account away. I do get free accounts, but I give them away. And trust me, not everybody does that. Now, I will have a free account. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Dave. I will have a free account from Trade Day, but I'm going to be trading that myself because it's for that little competition that they're having. What are they calling it? The Influencer Cup. So they're giving you 150K eval. You got to pass it. You got to trade it 5 days, pass it, and then in order to get on the leaderboard, you have to be in profit on the funded account. So we don't trash other streamers, but man, that FSP dude, I don't know. He makes money, I guess, right? Can I use them myself, Alexa? Yes, 100%. If they're given to me, I can use them for sure. They're given to me. I can use them if I wanted to, but I don't. I don't. So yeah, I think it's just a code on most of them. It's just a code where you just enter it and you get the free account. Now, obviously, that defeats the purpose of asking for free accounts, in my opinion. If you're asking for them, you shouldn't be using them yourself. But people do. Tempted to kind of move that up a little bit, but I think it'll hit here. Now you can see I'm not going for the full LR here because I don't know that we get that. It might run it all, but I'm not sure. You got to be kidding me here. There we go. Stopping to break even here. I'm going to take kind of the low-hanging fruit. This wick inside this fair value gap here. I have no idea if this gap is going to get broken or not. This could hold, or it could just push right through there. So I'm going to target the wick. Stops at break even now. Yeah, I like to give the accounts away. I think it's cool. Oh, yeah, he washes it. Yeah, he does. Like, just make money on one account, put it aside. You the man, Black Phoenix. But yeah, I always try to give the accounts to you guys. I mean, like I said, occasionally I might use the TPT one, but I would say probably one every 3 months I might use myself. Come on. Do me fair here. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Need that 9 EMA to hold here. No. Up $391 on this account today. We're only $507 away from passing. Bulenox up 215. Trying to get that My Funded Futures account passed. 20 bucks. See how everyone did on them? Yeah, it makes sense. You're at 13K in profit from expenses yourself. Let's go, Tech T. That's cheap. 78. Let's go, Dave. Nice job. The thing is, the retest still makes sense, right? What it's doing here. I mean, that still makes sense. But to me, as many times as we've tested this gap, right? The more you test it, eventually it's going to close above and just rip. So if it doesn't go down right now, then this is my anticipation. I think it breaks above and goes. This PA is violent for no apparent reasons. Yeah, the new had a little news this morning. Yeah, for sure it is. If we claim 70s, yes. If he says if we reclaim 73 on the ES, we go to 80. Mancini. But you don't even have to wait for that, to be honest. If we close back above this, we probably push. I mean, at least push up into the 615, I would imagine. So what we talked about, I mean, we kind of have liquidity on both sides at this point. Like, and if you wanted to be the safest, you just wait for one to break first, right? If you want to be super safe, then you can wait for this to break. See what the reaction is. Do we pull back here and then go? Or do we kind of, or do we blast above there and just keep going? That's the question. And the ES is approaching the 70 now. 5-minute ES break of the VWAP. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, VWAP is right there, 74 as well. I'm just going to get long on that push above 73. So I'm literally just going to put a limit order at look for a long above 73, and I'm going to scale in out of it. We'll go. All right, just kind of see what happens. It's kind of holding up right there at the 70 area, so we'll see. Pivot at 615. Close above that gap there. So this 1 minute gap's kind of burnt at this point. All right, let's see here. See that just closed above. Ran these wicks up here, and now it's starting to push down. Could maybe long in this area aggressively. It would be an aggressive long. It would be an aggressive long. Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Failed breakdown got you? Oh, I wouldn't long until we break 73 on the ES there. I'd wait. Wait. But we'll see. You took the short. Let's go, Coach Fred. You covered. Let's go. Oh, you preempted too hard. What a buy trade. Well, I'm trying to wait on something to happen here. Coach Fred, are you still short here? It's kind of one of those scenarios where, like, you know, I think we squeeze here based on what I'm seeing. It's looking like we squeeze, but I'm up $390 on this account. Do I want to trade anymore? And I think we can probably get a couple little scalpies right here. Couple little scalps here and get it over to $400 mark. $400. 5 points should about do it. $400.02. Your trading's been horrible this week. It happens. Just keep the losses small if we can. Yeah, that's always the goal. All right, here we go, guys. I'm about to be tagged in on the long in the ES. Pushing above 73 here. I'm long ES from 73. You could probably wait for the push above 73, the close above, the retest, and then get long. But I'm long 73 here. Only on an eval, by the way. I'm targeting 80, and then I'm gonna leave a runner all the way up to 6705. So long from 73, going to target 6705 with a runner. I'm going to scale a majority of the position off going into the 80 to the 83. Nasdaq's going to have to pop that previous day close there. Be very interesting when we get back up here to this wick at 640s. So again, Mancini says 73 reclaim, sees 80. That's what he says. So This is the reclaim right here. We're holding up at the VWAP. But let's see if we get some expansion, especially going into the London close here. Let's see if it rips. And he likes these reclaims with good volume. If you look at that last candle there, look at these candles here on this reclaim. I mean, this is some good volume popping in here. So holding up there at the VWAP right now. Let's go. I hate weeks. There's the pop. ES popped the VWAP here. I am in fairly heavy. Actually, I'm going to take this one off right there at that 78.25. I'm going to hold one for 83 and then the second one for the next one to 05. Again, this is an eval. Lock it out. Lock it out. I hate weeks. Lock it out. Again, we got to get above 640 over here for this squeeze to continue. And then we see what happens at this wick here. Whether or not we continue to squeeze or not. That wick there kind of coincides where this take profit is here. So you shorted at VWAP, Andy. Good luck. Good morning, Jen. Yes, how you doing? There we go. Nice little pop. You see, this trade is just me taking Mancini's information. That's all it is. He says if we get above 73, we squeeze to 80. All right, thank you. I'll take that. Simple. There we go. Out one there. Actually, I'm going to take this one off at 80. I'm going to front run it by 2 ticks. And then I'm going to set stop to break even and let the runner work. Here. All right, I'm setting stop to break even here, and we're going to let that runner work. That one tick the 80, that's going to be close enough for me. Another green day. Let's go, genius. Yes, it is. Now, we could reject at the 80. I don't know. That's the first level up. I've got the stop to break even now, and we'll see what happens. I expect the Nasdaq to at least sweep the 643, at least. Might get stopped out on the runner here. Let's see. Need the Nasdaq to hold the VWAP, the 200, the 9. ES hold the VWAP here. Let's see if we can get it. All right, Black Phoenix. Appreciate you. You have a good weekend too. Realistically, my stop should be down at 66, but so we didn't really go level to level yet. It could retest 73 very easily. This next push looks really nice, though. If we get back up to 80 here, I think we blast off. And you can see my target is up there at 67.04. All right, Eric, appreciate you. Runners left, stop in profit. Let's go. Nice job, Andy. Yeah, I normally would take the same trade, Andy. I like the short. I know you took the short at the VWAP, but like I love shorting off these levels here. I actually did earlier. You can see right there. I mean, you get a reaction at these levels a lot of times. Now, this right here was more of a death candle towards these levels, and I tried it along. That was kind of stupid on my part. You really don't want it to be like a huge candle into the level. You want it to be more of like a stair step, which we've had twice here. So I didn't trade that very well. What I might do here, guys, I may put my stop on this one down to 66. That's 8 points, and we've already taken about that. So basically, even if this hits the stop, it's still a profitable trade, or at least break even. So 8 points is $400, and that we've already taken 400 in profit. Yeah, so because this retest here, kind of a normal thing. You could even add back off this retest if you wanted to, or that could be your entry. There's two different types of failed breakdowns. First type is this, and this is your entry. That's the first type, right? The second type is this. You push up, you reject the level, and then you push back above, and then the reclaim is your entry. So there's two different types of failed breakdowns there. This is the first type. Tagged you in on another short. Let's go. Ah! Ah! Now, if you see that second failed breakdown type that I just showed you, what does this look like? This looks just like that. So if this thing gets above there, we're probably going to squeeze. This looks like the second one. You push up, you test it, you pull back, and then you rip back through it. Very simple trading strategy, but it just works. I don't know. It works. Oh, I forgot I was looking. I was. Again, ES is kind of holding up, or Nasdaq holding up right there below the VWAP. And 5 points on the ES, guys. I mean, that's $250 with a mini. It's a big, it's a good win. One 5-point trade on the ES, you should be done for the day. You know what I mean? With a mini. I recommend going with 10 micros, take 8 off at 5, and just try to leave 2 micros runner. That locks in $200. If I were doing it every single day, that's what I would do. If I were trading the ES. Go a little bigger, a little heavier. I'm tempted to maybe add one more here, but I don't know. Could kind of turn back down here, so. Since this is a newer eval, I do think I'm going to add one. And I'm going to take it off up here. And again, I'm just going to put the stop down here. So risking like a $400 total on this. I might lose $400. It's okay if I do. Just an eval. We'll see if this thing can push back up or not. Go for the 5 on that ad. What up, Black Beauty? Where you been? You size up? Oh, when you size up, they clap your cheeks? Yeah. Well, I was in 5 minis earlier, so I've taken a $400 winner. So, you know, effectively, it's going to be a $400 loser if it hits my stop. That's okay, right? Not that big a deal. Oh. Coming into lunch here, too. About 20 minutes off lunch. And you can see Nasdaq's in kind of a big, like, a big wedge here as well. Very similar to, like, the last couple of days. It is kind of a bearish wedge right there, huh? Oh. Oh, I did it again. There we go. Just missed your stop? Oh, dang. That's good. Got to get back above 73 here. If it fails to get back above, then obviously we probably get stopped. We still have liquidity on both sides. We talked about that earlier. Liquidity at 640. Still there, 642. This wick up here. Also, we got that low resistance liquidity below. This thing could dump to the low first. 643. You kind of got it resting on both sides, right? Trend line liquidity here. Little push below it. Rip back up into it earlier, but it could go either way. We don't really know yet. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to take one off there. I just don't like the way it's holding up. It's holding below there, so I'm going to take one off. That way I just kind of reduce the risk here. We could be at least break even on this trade if I get stopped out. The inability to kind of get back above there is a little scary, so This way if we get stopped out, at least it's just pretty much break even. Little bear flag look there on the 1 minute on the ES. Room's long here. Let's go, room. I'm long too. New 5 minute and 15 minute candle here in about 2 minutes. All right, there's the recovery of the 73. Let's see here. It's a good candle. Getting the squeeze. Room said full port long. Let's go. Free longs. Free longs. 20 seconds to the new 15-minute candle. Expect maybe a slight pullback at that 15-minute candle. Let's see. Pull back into 590 maybe. There's the pullback. Kind of expected here. Mid-90s. All right, let's see if it rips out of there now. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I hate weeks. It's a good time to be done trading. I mean, I'm done with my fundeds. I can tell you that now. I'm done with the fundeds. I'm done with this eval because I'm up $400. I'm okay with trading this eval because it's a new one. So we're basically at break even on it. Even if it loses, we'll be down like $20 or something. Did you say you're having rolls for lunch? I hate weeks. That's what I read. He's having lunch rolls. He's having some rolls for lunch. He's going to what's that what is that place? Texas Roadhouse? Yeah, that's where he's going. He's getting the rolls from Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse with a little bit of the... Anybody like the cinnamon butter at Texas Roadhouse, or are you guys a fan of just the regular butter? Cinnamon butter or regular butter? Holding above the 600s here. See if it squeezes. I do think back above 626, above that VWAP there, we can break out here a bit. Dead middle of a 330-point range since yesterday. Yeah. Nutter butter? Little nutter butter on the rolls. Put a little nutter butter on there. Cinnamon butter, not nutter butter. I like the cinnamon butter. Squeeze it. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. See, this is what gets me in the ES here, how long it takes sometimes for it to go to your target. Back above that high there at the 680 level, I'm going to put the stop in the break even. I will not move it again at that point. All right, get above this wick here, 76. Let's go. Squeeze it. Not doing it. Pulling back. Might get stopped here. Might get stopped. All right, guys, I think I'm going to probably call it a day here, lock in my green, and walk away. We are on an eval here still holding. But remember, if you want to help support the channel, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Buell and Ox, Trade Day, Tradeify, Day Traders, Tick Tick, Elite Trader Funding, Legends, Funding Ticks, Lucid, and Prop Shop, all are code MM. My Funded, Apex and Funded Futures Network are code MYTH, MYTH. And remember, Apex still got that $85 activation fee going on. And then Futures Desk, code MMM, if you want to help support the channel. I think I'm probably... who won the giveaway? Yeah, Andy won. I'm just going to go ahead and lock it in here. I'll leave this trade on. Only up $20 on the funded accounts. That's okay. Not trying to have a huge day. We're up $400 on this core account. We only need, like I said, let me show you that account again. I don't know why it's not showing it. Oh. We only need $500 to pass on that account. Let's go. And then up $215 on the Bulanox account. That's it for me. You blew the 50K? Oh, that sucks. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I might be back for the Power Hour. We'll see. So need 350 for the 100K. Let's go. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.